Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Kyriker back at you with another video review, and this time we're taking a look at the WWE Survivor Series 2021 Elite The Immortal Hulk Hogan. Yes, it's actually pretty awesome to see Hulk Hogan back in the Elite Collection series, but in my opinion, this might be probably up there in the top 3 possibly of best Hulk Hogan Elites ever made, and I'll explain why, as we get further along. But before we do so, take a look at the freaking awesome packaging first. There we go. Picture of Hulk Hogan down there, Survivor Series, of course Hulk Hogan. Picture of Hulk Hogan there on the side, Elite Collection. Picture of Hulk Hogan from the show. Like, everybody has seen this picture of Hulk Hogan at least once in a lifetime. This is probably one of the most iconic pictures of Hulk Hogan. Then the back, picture of Hulk Hogan, and then his bio and stats. You can pause right there if you want to read. And the other figures in the set, we got Bailey, Bret Hitman Hart, of course Hulk Hogan, and Keith Lee. Bailey, I'll be getting her soon. Bret Hart, not too sure because of the face. Hulk Hogan, obviously reviewing today. Keith Lee was my last review, so you have not checked that out. Seen it. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Anyways, that pretty much does it for the packaging, so let's open up Hulk Hogan and see what we got. We'll be right back. Alright, so here we have the Immortal Hulk Hogan opened up and out of his packaging. And freaking amazing figure. Only one problem I have with it, but I'll get into that later. But aside from that, fantastic figure. This might be probably the best Hulk Hogan Elite they've made. But anyways, let's take a look. Our first up is accessories. Comes with not one, not two, but 3 pairs of interchangeable hands. He has a pair of fists, pair of gripping hands, and then more wide open hands. We've seen these with Ricochet, Tommaso Ciampa, and a few others, which this is used for his entrance. Like when, or, he's just standing, messing with the crowd, putting his hand on his ear to listen to how loud the crowd is cheering for him. Of course, he also comes with the Winged Eagle WWE Championship, which we've seen this title so many times. There's so many figures that come with this belt, but I'm fine with that. This is iconic. Like, I love this belt. It looks great. The detail on the plates is good. Yeah, very solid. And then here is definitely probably the biggest improvement, and that is his Hulk Rules t-shirt, which you can actually tear. Now, usually before, when we would get a t-shirt that tears in the front, it's usually rubber. If I bring in the Defining Moments, I see you can tear it, but it's rubber. Whereas this time, it's Velcro, just like any other cloth t-shirt we get with a figure. Instead of the Velcro on the back, it's on the front now, so you can actually recreate when he tears his t-shirt just like that. And it does have the holes in the back, which is excellent, and that comes right off. So glad they were able to do that. Like, I really wish they would have done that with the Defining Moments a few years back. Then he does have the old school Hulkamania bandana, which has unclips from the holes in his hair. Yeah, just classic. Red headband says Hulkamania in yellow. And here's Hulk Hogan, ready to run wild. Head sculpt is the same as the American-made Hulk Hogan, the ringside exclusive American-made Hulk Hogan. And I do not like this face at all. It's very goofy. I mean, it looks like him, but it's very goofy, very silly. Like, I wish they would have done something like this, like maybe like angry or something. Or maybe if they were gonna do a smiling, do something like this, like a smiling face, not like this like goofy head sculpt. It's so weird. His mustache looks good. His hair looks decent. They kept a little bit of hair on the head that he had back then. Got the standard white wrist tape, standard his iconic yellow trunks, red knee pads, and yellow boots. Like, this is like iconic Hulk Hogan. Like this is definitely the most iconic look for Hulk Hogan. Now, one thing, I'm so glad they were finally able to do this, and this was probably my biggest issue with the Hulk Hogan figures that came out back in 2015, before he got fired, was that for some reason they just could not get his skin tone right. Especially when it would be a Hulk Hogan from the 80s. Because back in the 80s, this guy was known for his very dark skin tone. But all his figures had this, like, very pale. Whereas here, whereas on this one, it's the very dark skin tone that he had back in the 80s. Now, his skin tone changed a lot over the years. Sometimes it would be really, really dark. A lot of times it would be very, very light. But for some reason, they just could not get his tan, because he was so tan back in the 80s. Very tan. But all his figures had, like, the very pale skin tone. I was like, even the Hasbro figures got that right. I mean, LJN didn't. But pretty much the only company that really got it right was Hasbro. Jakks didn't get it right. Of course, Mattel didn't get it right, but now they do got it right. So hopefully they continue with this skin tone. Anyways, comparisons. Here he is with the Defining Moments Hulk Hogan from WrestleMania 3. And the Target exclusive Hall of Fame Elite from WrestleMania 9. Yeah, see the difference with the skin tone? See, this is more accurate. This is what he looked like back in the 80s. This is supposed to be from 1988. This is supposed to be from 1987. So these two should have the same skin tone. But I don't know why they couldn't do it back then. But I'm glad they were able to do it this time. So hopefully they stick to it. But anyways, it looks great. Articulation is pretty much what you expect for a normal Elite with a twist. A little bit. Head rotates side to side. It can go 360, but his hair does kind of hinder it a tiny bit. It can go kind of up and down. Arms rotate 360. In and out. Rotate at the bicep. Double jointed elbow. So glad they put that on the figures now. Swivel at the wrist and hinge at the wrist. Ab crunch that far forward and that far back. Swivel at the waist. Legs forward about that far. And then back to the original position. In and out. Rotate the thigh. Double jointed knee. Swivel at the boot. Hinge at the ankle. And then slight angle pivot. So glad he has double joint elbows, because there's so many poses with Hulk Hogan I can do with this figure. So excellent. Like I said, aside from the goofy head sculpt, this is a fantastic Hulk Hogan figure. And should definitely appease just about any Hulkamaniac. Final thoughts, love it. Love this figure. So my only issue with it is the goofy head sculpt. Like, it's very goofy. Aside from that, love it. Love the cloth t-shirt that tears in the front. Loved how he has double jointed elbows. So I love the accessories, love the attire. So glad they got the skin tone right. Like, just an excellent figure. So I'd say if you're a Hulkamaniac, you know, a fan of Hulk Hogan, and if you don't have a Hulk Hogan figure, or even if you have other Hulk Hogan figures, this is a must-have in your Hulk Hogan collection. If you can get past the goofy head sculpt, definitely pick this bad boy up if you can. Unfortunately, he's the most expensive out of the Survivor Series Elite series on Ringside Collectibles. So I'd say, you know, if you have a coupon code or something like that, get him there. Or if you can find him in the store, like probably at Target like I did. I have not seen it at Walmart, but I've seen it at Target. You know, that's where I got mine. So you can find it in the store or get him online for a good price. Definitely pick this bad boy up. You will not regret it. Like, this should pretty much satisfy any Hulkamaniac. Anyways, that pretty much does it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my other reviews I have for today, which is the Royal Rumble 2021 Elite Stone Cold Steve Austin, as well as the Survivor Series 2021 Elite Keith Lee. And also check out last week's review, which was the AEW Unrivaled Series 6 Chris Jericho and the WWE Elite Series 89 Damian Priest. And also be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single upload. I upload new reviews every Saturday right here on this channel. So stay tuned for more reviews of WWE action figures and AEW action figures and a whole lot more. Anyways, that just about does it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, remember, you can't touch my dream and you can't touch my soul. I'm out. Take care, guys. Bye.